Hello and welcome to At the Movie. So I wanted to do a little critique of Thanksgiving. This is directed by Eli Roth. So this is one of my favorite films that I like to watch, maybe once or twice a year. And I think it's probably one of Eli Roth's better films, better mainstream films. And I also kind of feel like he wanted to have his cake and eat it too, kind of thing. He wanted to do those, like films of the 80s that no one really talks about, but are very kind of like really dark, and like grindhousey type of films, like Silent Night, Deadly Night kind of thing. And which is great, but there's they're odd, like they have an audience, but it's a very limited audience. So I think that he wanted half of this to be that, but the other half he wanted it to be more mainstream, so ergo like the high school kids and like the high school and stuff like that. So I know they're making a sequel to this. I don't think it really needs one. I think it would just be nice to have like a one-off film to where it's like you don't there's no homework, you just kind of watch the film and just have a good time. But I like the main heroine, she's really good, and a lot of the other supporting cast is good, and it's good to see Patrick Dempsey do something different, you know but it's like this is a fun movie. What I really like about this movie is you get to see it from the killer's perspective, and you also see it from the heroine's perspective, which was great. That's very rare. You don't really see a lot of films like that. And so this is a fun movie. I mean, it's not the well crafted, but it's a fun mainstream film. So I've seen it a few times, and it's like, turn your brain off. And I was rewatching it to kind of look at some of the character points and, some of the plot lines. Because I'm sure I've said this before, because I want to make my own horror film. So I'm kind of going back to older films and even newer films like this to kind of like get some ideas going. But I like this movie. I mean, it's fun, you know, it kind of takes back to those B-rated Christmas films, which you don't really see too much. So, all right, that's my review. Thank you very much for watching.